Mr. Ewing, how you doing, sir? We are on our way to Tacoma, Washington. Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. Well, you know how life is. But we are on our way to Tacoma, Washington from Elko, Nevada. We spent the morning on the back roads. We just stopped here in Mountain Home at the Pilot. Put about 35 or so gallons in the tank. We have a load coming out of the Port of Tacoma going to Essex Junction, Vermont. So a 750-mile deadhead to Tacoma and about 3,800-mile or 3,000-mile drive to Vermont, roughly. So we are having, we're going to be, we may have not done a lot yesterday, but we're going to make up for that by having a really good drive back to Vermont by Monday. We're not going to make it to the port because it's 1 p.m. Mountain Time, just about. We're going to cross it at Pacific Time, of course. So that'll we'll go back. So it's really only 1 o'clock. So it's only about 12 noon right now. So we're good to go. Like I said, we stopped. We got a little something to drink. Got a bag of chips. Like I said, we're gonna get to Ellensburg, Washington tonight. That puts us about 120 miles away from the port in Tacoma. We gotta go up and over Snoqualmie, Wolf Pass, into the little place. 2 little mini excavators. Really light, legal size load. So hopefully tomorrow by 10:30 we are out of there and on our way to Vermont, which we've not been to Vermont in well over a year, I think. Yeah, about a year. Get away from this RV on the right shoulder here. Right, so we got to make it through the boring parts here. We're heading up here first to Boise, and just about 200 miles from now, you know what a turn signal is there, pal? Thank you very much. You don't pass on the right, idiot. Backwoods. How you doing? I know it's been a while. Drive a Porsche, you think you're special? Idiot. Like I said, we're going to get through Boise. We're going to get up to LeGrand. We're going to stop in there real quick, do another bathroom break. And then we're going to work our way up to Ellensburg. So like I said, we're going to get over to the Tri-Cities, Richmond, Pasco, and whatever the other one there is on the south side of Washington State, down near the Columbia River. get myself up to Ellensburg tonight. Yep, getting up to Washington. Like I said, we're going to Tacoma from Elko, Nevada, which is about 750 mile deadhead. You know, we came up the back way. We came up, what was it, Nevada 225 out of Elko, pretty much straight north through the mountains. Mountain City. Came up into mountain, and that turned into Nevada. That turned into Idaho 51. That brought us right up here to the pilot here in Mountain Home, where we got here onto 84. And so we're going to take this all the way up to Stanfield, turn north on 395, 82, up into Washington. Then we'll kind of work our way a little more to the west, northwest, to get up towards Ellensburg tonight. We got about a 2-hour drive to get to our shipper, at the port of Tacoma. Get our 2 little rinky-dink little mini excavators. Then it's back onto the I-90, Wolf Pass, Issaquah, Wolf Pass, that area there. Get up to I-90, North Bend, over Snoqualmie, Idaho, Montana on 990. Take that all the way out towards Billings. We're going to get onto US 212 at Little Bighorn. Crow Agency, Little Bighorn. We're going to follow that road, kind of southeast, more east, but east-southeast, over through towns like Lame Deer, over to Belforche. They're in, on the other side of the northeast corner of Wyoming, over in South Dakota, Belforche. Take that down to Spearfish, Sturgis, Rapid City. Get back on 90. Take that on over to, just follow that straight, follow that east, over to Sioux Falls. Now, we can either stay on 90 or we can head south there in Sioux Falls on 29, I believe it is. Down, heading towards Omaha, and then get on I-80 and take that to the east towards Chicago. And then we got to deal with Chicago and Cleveland and Erie, Pennsylvania. We'll get into the bottom. We'll get onto the southern track. We'll get into the southern track. I forget what it's called. I forget what that road is called, on the very south side of the state of New York, the upstate part. We're going to take that highway, over to the east side of the state, where we're going to turn north, heading up into northern Vermont, up to Essex Junction, Vermont. So a really, really easy, drive. It's fairly straight. We don't have to deal with permits. We don't have to deal with California. Just came out of California. Pain in the neck. Yes, we're still on the diet. we are still trying to control ourselves a little bit. I don't smoke, I don't drink, don't do drugs, I don't go to the club. There's a lot of things that are bad out there that I don't do. The worst thing I do is I eat. That's my one real vice. I eat. You know, I am taking my white kidney bean carbohydrate blocker. Yeah, I mean, we're halfway through the year for me. For February the 8th, I had my birthday, turned 50 this year. Come on over if you need to. You should have been paying attention to begin with here. Because I'm being a nice guy, you get the pass. But you were already passed before. You should have stayed in this lane, just roll. Yeah, so, we're just... What's wrong with this? So like I said, we are just not going to get to our shipper tonight. Just not going to be possible. We'll get there first thing in the morning, and then we got, like I said, we should be able to deliver in Vermont Monday. And that's with taking Sunday off. So we'll do about 400. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I just use the regular, standard, Amazon supplied, brands. I don't have any particular brand I use, but a good carbohydrate blocker plus some self-control. Now that's the hardest part, the self-control. Oh, look at that cheeseburger. Look at that donut. But I try my best. That's why I do a lot of cooking in the truck. The only problem is cooking now is a little bit more difficult. My Galan's oven fell down twice and was damaged. But in the falling down the second time, it landed on my Instant Pot. So I don't have my pressure cooker, because the lid was damaged, and I'm not going to take my safety into my hands with a fire or an explosion. So I lost my Instant Pot, I lost my Galan's oven, so it's a little bit difficult now to cook. That sucks, but it is what it is. I'm not going to cry too much about it. Roy and Becky, how y'all doing? How you two crazy kids doing down there? Like I said, we're heading through the southern side of Idaho, the fat side of Idaho. We're going to head through Boise. We're going to stop in LeGrand up here in Oregon. We're going to make it to Ellensburg, Washington, because I will be damned if I have to stop at Pasco. I hate that place. It's dirty, it's filthy, no real services. Ugh. But whatever. No, we'll make do with whatever we got to do. And then Tacoma, all the way to Vermont. So it's not too bad. Not too bad. We're doing good. Overall, life is doing okay. I am looking at making a change, which Everybody will be kept apprised of, so some major change may be coming real soon. You know, talked it over with my wife many a times, and well, I don't want to let any cats out of the bag before the chickens are hatched. So, but just I really think it's just going to be I'm going to be progressing in my trucking career. So, gee, buddy, could you cut me off a little bit better than that, please? All right, 19 miles to Boise. All right, so not too much doing. Sunday, I was in Battle Mountain, Nevada, Saturday or Sunday. Did nothing there all day except clean the truck and whatnot. Had my video dinner date with my wife, which is definitely a highlight of the week. Entering Ada County, Ada County, Idaho. You know, and yesterday morning, well, Monday morning, drove the extra 75 miles, made my delivery, went to the local the local Sinclair there in Elko. Stayed there, got there about 9:30 in the morning, all day with no load. About 7:30 roughly, I got this load, which is more than a day away. So a full day of driving with no load on the truck, and then one side of the country all the way to the other. So really good miles. We're talking over about 3,800 miles in total. So not too shabby. Yeah, well, the property, if I was still a bachelor, I probably would have been doing that already. But meeting the love of my life, meeting my wife, I can't make that decision by myself. That's, she has a say in that, so, that's going to be a little bit on, pushed back a little bit, but hopefully it is both what we both come to want. Come on, Alaska. There ain't 45 feet of snow on the ground. You go a little faster than that, Alaska. You don't see too many of them license plates out here. All right, well, like I said, we got plans. We're gonna have our wedding with the actual official ceremony in Texas. That's what she wants. Still looking at northwest Montana, up near Lake Kalispell, Swan Lake, Polson, Big Elm, Summers, Mira, you know, places up in that area. But, you know, that's all. We still got to work on a lot of that. So there you go. Way in motion, 1.5 miles. This guy will let me around. All of a sudden he decides he wants to find speed. Consistency, please. Alright, truck's over 26,000 pounds. All livestock, hazmat haulers over 10,000 must stop as well. Way station, right lane. Let's see if this sucker's open. It's got a green light on it, so look like it says open to me. We'll see what these signboards here. Hopefully they say bypass. Must exit. Okay, well, we're going in. Even though we're completely empty, we only weigh about 35,000 pounds empty. Let's bring our speed down here. Shift down through the gears. Maybe they want me to bring in my papers. 25 miles an hour, right? Leaking hazardous materials, next right. All right, well, let's... slow down to 10 miles an hour. I don't know why they made us exit, but whatever. Down the windows in case they have a... You're gonna watch these signboards up ahead where that yellow flashing light is. It's just saying slow. We can't see it anymore, so we are good to go. Alright, back on the old highway. Shift up through the gears. 13th, 14, 15, 40 miles an hour. 16 at 45. Down to 17, 53. 60 miles an hour. Up to 18th. Hit our cruise control and we are good to go. No, but because I'm empty, I didn't get on the scale. Basically, they just wanted to look at me. They want to see if anything's dragging on the ground. I have a flat tire. You know, I have busted out windows or parts falling off. So they didn't need to weigh me. They did that with the weigh in motion scale. You know, further back. They really just wanted to look at the truck and see how beautiful and handsome I am. Which, I don't believe that, but that's what my wife says. I don't know. I think my wife's a little bit blind. She thinks I'm handsome. I don't know. Now believe me, I'm grateful she sees me that way, but well. You women are crazy, crazy people. Grateful. Believe me, I'm amazed that she wants to be with me. I don't know why. Yes, I have my mustache back. I know. That's a painful 2 weeks without a decent mustache. I hate that. All right. Idaho, enhanced CCW. Well, I got my permit for Georgia done, so, or my not my permit, my application. So, in about 2-3 weeks, I should have that at the house. I'll pick that up. If Stephanie has anything to say about it, she'll probably say, yeah, shave that off. It's like, don't want to, but, you know, it's kind of hard to say no. It's kind of hard to say no. Well, whatever, you know, so, like, so, last Monday, we just came off of basically 6 days off the road. Athens, Georgia, we picked up 3 pieces out in Athens, Georgia. We had a bulldozer, a mini excavator, and a bucket. We brought that out to Eloy, Arizona, and then to drop the bulldozer off there. We went to San Diego, California, dropped off the excavator and the bucket there. We got Thursday and Friday respectively. Friday we went up to Long Beach, California. We picked up a high wheel loader, a John Deere 624K wheel loader. We got that on Friday. Saturday we got up to Battle Mountain, Nevada. We stayed there all week, all Sunday. Monday we went to Elko, delivered that wheel loader. We sat around all day yesterday without a load. Basically 9:30 until about 7:30 this morning. We sat around doing nothing between the truck and whatnot. And now we are on our way, like I said, to Tacoma, Washington. Pick up 2 little mini excavators going all the way to Vermont, which is not too bad of a run. I am satisfied with that. So last week, Monday to Monday, we did basically 3,100 miles. This trip here is going to be 3,900 miles, roughly. So we can put those two on one paycheck. That'd be outstanding. That'd be a good week's worth of work. And then hopefully, like I said, we're going to see if this change I want to make comes to fruition. And then, like, we'll have some different, not too different parameters or concerns, but I have to be a little bit more, even more efficient. But I think the opportunity is there, so it should be. I think it'll be a good thing to do. Like I said, we're going to get to Vermont. We'll make that Monday delivery. That'll be about 7,000. Just about 7,000 miles for this 2 weeks, which is not entirely too bad. As long as I can get into within half a day of my receiver there in Vermont, if I can be half a day away, that's not too bad. The big problem with that, just like ending up in Elko, Nevada, the big problem there is going to be finding a load out of the Vermont, New Hampshire, New York area. Well, New York, Vermont, Connecticut, Rhode Island, maybe even Maine, that does not require having a tarp, because we don't use tarps at this company. So, it'll be a little bit tough finding a load. But, whatever, we will do what we can as we can. Boise, Idaho. Main downtown is right up to our right here. Perfect. But apart from, just a long deadhead, my arm? No. I mean, my wife's arm was hurting a little bit from the COVID shot that she got not too long ago, but my ability to post a lot of edited videos and live streams with the GoPro, that's all to do with having a problem with the internet providers that I was using, constantly canceling and doing stupid stuff that it's just hard to do to correct on the road. and also having, like I said, with my wife, you know, my priorities for what expenses are acceptable, you know, that's kind of changed. So edited videos, I mean, I did one, I posted yesterday or 2 days ago that, you know, I shot on the iPhone. I was going through an area where I know I didn't have any service, so I just recorded it and uploaded directly from the iPhone directly to YouTube. But as of this moment, edited videos are still kind of a luxury I can't properly upload. So I'm not really filming anything with the GoPros. They're kind of just sitting off to the side at the moment. I'm only doing the live stream on Facebook and, you know, here when I can. Why did you feel the need to get in front of me? There was absolutely no need for that. But, you know, I will try to figure something out, but we'll see. You know, the internet that I was using, you know, had a small little device, small little, you know, little cell phone communicator Wi-Fi machine. You know, I connected my phone, I connected my iPad, my computer, I connected the G to it. You know, so, you know, it did a lot for me, but $100, $200 a month, right at the moment, it's not a viable luxury at this point in time. Right now, that's basically what it is. It's a luxury. But, you know, that's life. I mean, I never did YouTube or Facebook or Instagram lives for any other reason than I enjoy it. You know, it's just, you know, I always had people saying, well, you need to get monetized. You need to get monetized. You got to be monetized. I never really cared for that. You know, I never thought that I would have even 1,100 subscribers, much less 50. So, you know, it's like, I never put myself out there as trying to be any kind of YouTube star or whatnot. I mean, hell, before truck driving, I never thought about doing any kind of video making, you know, filmmaking at all. I mean, I've enjoyed it, but I've never seen it as something that I can do as a money-making venture. But if I can get back into doing edited videos again, and I have the time to do it and do a somewhat decent job, I would. But the situation that I'm in at the moment, between work, life, me and my wife's need to communicate more than anything else. You know, that time that me and Stephanie spend on the phone, you know, FaceTiming each other, I'm going to devote my time to her, not to making video. You know, that's why the only time I'm really doing anything, you know, is with a live stream. You know, just because, you know, while I'm driving, she's usually not she's asleep. So it's maybe once I have her here with me, it'll be a little bit easier. But we will see. You know, it's like I'm not going to make any promises for anything because I know I can't fulfill it. I just say I'll do what I can, when I can, as I can, and hopefully everybody loves it. All right, so here we are. Pretty much past Boise. We got about 48 miles to the border with Oregon. So once we get up here, we got about an hour and a half. Oregon, or almost 2 hours. Because Oregon, we can do 65 miles an hour only. So, once we get out of this metropolitan area right here, we'll get back up to 70 miles an hour to the border. So we got a little over about a half an hour to the border, roughly. Then we got about another 2 hours after that. Grand. But we're also going to be passing back into Pacific time. So it's 1:35, 2 o'clock at the border. Other side of the border will be 1 o'clock again. So Ellensburg, Washington. Well, let's see, 1 o'clock, 3 o'clock. Ellensburg, probably around, no, let's see, 3 o'clock, probably around 6 p.m. We should be up in Ellensburg. Well, actually, we got to also take a half an hour break. So 6:30, 7 o'clock. Tonight, something like that. But as with everything else, we'll make do with what we can do, and we'll go from there. It just is what it is. Just gonna get from behind this guy, give ourselves a little more room here. Ah, Lordy, Lordy, Lordy. Why do people not want to merge properly? Why? It's not hard. Oh, well, it is what it is. You know, I'm happy for the most part with the way life is going. I mean, things could be a bit better, but I'm grateful for what I have. I'll take the opportunities that come to me. We will talk about everything that we need to talk about, and you know, always come up with a decision that benefits our family, and go from there. All right, Huawei, you have a good evening. Keep on ranting. That's the best thing I ever do. But God bless. Have a good evening. I appreciate sticking around. All right, so We get past Nampa here in a few minutes. Then once we get to Nampa, we're going to turn more northerly, north by northwest. That'll take us into Oregon here on I-84. And then we'll get up through Pasco and Richmond. They're in Washington. And we'll turn a little bit to the well, I mean, we're not go that far. Yeah, we'll get up to that area. We'll follow the road over to Yakima. And then that'll take us on up to Ellensburg for the night. There we go. Yeah, Legacy Trucking. Welcome to Nampa, Boise, Idaho. I-84. Like I said, we're gonna get ourselves to Ellensburg tonight. Pick up in Tacoma for a load going to Vermont. Not too bad, not too bad. I tried, can't see it as well as I would like, so I know I missed the name a little bit, but a simple, easy drive, 750 miles from Elko, Nevada, up to our pickup in the morning tomorrow. Nice, legal, no permit needed load, all the way to Vermont, so very, very nice. Yeah, pardon me. Oh, baby. Yeah, so just after a day of sitting around doing nothing yesterday, even though I'm empty, at least I'm making progress. I'm being productive. Nampa, population 81,557 people. So like I said, I'm being productive, so that's all I need and want. You give me a task, I'll go get it done. Nightly lane closures, 9 to 7. Well, we don't have to worry too much about that at the moment. Ah, pardon me. Whoa, goody gumdrops. Yeah, so as we go up here, at least if I'm going to be near the West Coast, at least I'm not going to be in California. So that's a rare treat. But we're going to make our way through Montana. It's in Idaho, Montana, very northeast corner of Wyoming, South Dakota, down to Nebraska, Iowa, Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, Pennsylvania, New York, Vermont. Yep. We should have no problem getting to Vermont for our delivery on Monday morning. That really should not be an issue. Wow, that was uncalled for. But we're gonna have some big driving days. We gotta compensate for going over the time zones. I mean, we're in Pacific this morning with back to Mountain when we entered into Idaho. We're gonna go back to Pacific once we cross into Oregon. And then, of course, Pacific, Mountain, Central, Eastern. So we basically lose 3 hours of daylight. But like I said, because we are not going to be on a permit load, we can drive anytime, day or night. We can really maximize our drives, because as we go east, we're going to have more places that we can stop along the way, which is going to be nice. And because we're going east, we can get up before the sunrise, and the sunrise will come a little bit faster as we go down the road. But we'll just make do with what we can. Man, lady, why were you yelling? Nope. All right. This lane in, so we need to get over here. Work zone, gotta slow down to 55. That sucks. Oh well. Tonight I am gonna do a nice classic ramen, which I have not made a ramen in well over a month, almost 2 months. I've been too busy, haven't really taken the time, really didn't have the ingredients that I wanted. So pardon me. But I think tonight I will take that time and really make it something worth eating. Because heaven forbid a truck stop actually have real food, quality food at a good price. So I think we'll do that. And now we get back up to 65, okay. Why slow this down to 55, I don't know, but yeah, but whatever. Yeah. So we get to see a few sights along the way. Well, not so much. But we got a few places that I like stopping at along the way. Now we'll stop by Iowa 80. Now we'll stop in at Post Falls is not bad to stop at. Iowa 80 is not bad to stop at. Hardin. Montana's not a bad place. The Blue Heron truck stop there in Ohio, that's not too bad. Unfortunately, I'll be a little bit too far north. I won't be going through the Baltimore area, so I'm not going to get my fried chicken from the Royal Farms store. Maybe I'll get a load going from Maine down to Miami. If that's the case, then I will stop there and at a Royal Farms. I might even be able to get a crab cake from my old hometown. We will see. Well, I know I'm kind of boring today because I'm boring. That's just the way I am. I don't know why anybody watches me. I guess you guys have to be even more boring than I am to watch me. Listen to me drone on. Well, whatever. Okay. Well, we are just going to enjoy the ride, as it were. A little more room, please, if you're going to do that. People. Oh, Keto, you have a couple of Wagoneers in there. I'd rather have one of them Airstreams right there, personally. Get one of them Wagoneers, fix it up, make it nice, make it operational, make it reliable. Go there, grab a 30-foot, Flying Cloud, Airstream, travel trailer, and do nothing for the rest of my life except what I want to do. That would be nice. Go ahead and bring her in there, side dumper. Oh, well, it's just dreams of the future. We'll do what we got to do to try to achieve that. All right, well, that's about as exciting a day as you're ever going to see. All right, well. So everybody does not slip into a coma from me boring them to death. And because my battery is almost gone as well, I'm going to say thank you all for joining me. Legacy Trucking, Roy and Becky, Dana, Huawei, Mr. Ewing, and everybody else out there who I may have missed. Thank you for joining me. I do appreciate it. I'm going to go back to listening to an audio book on Audible, the Audible app. I'm listening to Shogun right now. Thank you very much. Like I said, everybody, please check out, especially the trucking channel, Legacy. Go to Unapologetic Semi Kitchen. You'll see the kind of cooking that we do on the road. So join that, and if you join that, you'll see my icon of Beaker from the Muppet Show, Robert Simmons. join that. You'll see the Facebook Lives that I do as well. But until then, thank you all very much for joining me. I do appreciate it. I am blessed by your courtesy. So be safe out there. God bless. And I will talk to you all later. Have a good day. Thank you.